4:45, I said, I've been up all night, night second all, not. Okay. Okay.
So last week, was there anything that, I want to say you couldn't do well, as you can remember? Like, is there anything, the reason why I'm asking is because we use the bands to help reach places and get the movement. So,
I think I was okay. I was extremely sore, even. Like my waist and half,
yeah,
just, I didn't take much to be so sore. But today I think we've been, yesterday I was not well. I was upset. But I was so achy and.
So today, kind of pay attention. If there's some place you're like, oh, stop.
Well,
I don't even remember doing anything. So yeah, on the slate here. All right, so the front of the chair. Peter White. I am resting on my knees, on my elbows, right? I'm just gonna go side to side. Because it's different from working out the evening mobility versus working out in the morning. Because everything's a little more stiff. So I'm giving myself a little rotation now, pushing the shoulders towards the floor as I go across into the low back. Good. You don't have to go way down, way past it. Think about pulling your tailbone towards the chair. Nice and easy. So we're gonna add on. As you go to your left, you're gonna take your right hand and reach for the floor and come back. Switch, reach for the floor. So it's not that I'm going over further, I'm just rotating. So I'm reaching straight down the center. One of my hands up and in. I'm going to take that reach to the opposite foot. And it might look good. Just move along through. One that has up and in, checking the back. Can you reach towards the outside of your foot? Outside of your foot. Just trying to get a little deeper. Stretch. One more. Consider. Hands on your knees, tuck your chin, roll up one vertebrae at a time. All the way up through. So, hoping that low back is like, well, okay, you can move there. All the way through. Let's start with another side first. Get this back. We did this. What day did we do this? Tuesday? Well, we had it once. No, it was yesterday. We had it once yesterday in class. So put your hand on your sternum, and everything's up and lifted. I want you to think about the left hand reaching forward and coming back. Reach forward. You should be able to feel the rotation. It was kind of interesting how much people were feeling versus when I had both hands out front. And rotate. And rotate. We're going to take the hand diagonally up. Rotate. Rotate. Keeping your belly tone, but not so good. Nice and easy. One more. We're gonna switch. Parallel. Reach. Reach. It's all about your shoulders turning around your spine. Waking everything up. Diving in. Really try to rotate. Really reach. Your abs work. Let's do one more. Shake out the shoulders. I was about to say you should have been able to feel some stuff.
Okay, shots.
Oh, I'm both. I'll just say sorry. You don't want to say hurry. Yeah, so on the back of the chair. Pull your ankle in. Squeeze your bum. Put your arms hang down. Now turn your thumbs out and back. We're going to try to palm the floor now. So you're going to get a nervy stretch for a minute. And again, pull your abs in. Just starting to wait a little more out. Release your hands. Now, spread your fingers really wide. Reach out. Just like a parallel. You should feel like you're working. Right? So keep everything up and lifted. Now turn your palms to the ceiling. Push your thumbs towards the floor. Release your hands. Release your arms. Sit up. A little stretching forward back. Again, we're just trying to wake the torso up first. So right now you should feel like you can move a little easier. Just lubricating the spine. Nice and calm. Inhale. Just the shoulder. It's going to go forward, up, back, down. Forward, up, back, down. Forward, up, back, down. When I talk about rolling the shoulder, it doesn't get that full range. But if I say push forward, push up, push back, now left, forward, up, back, down, forward, up, back, and down. Really trying to push and push and push to that full range. Just do one more. Forward, up, back, down, rest. We're going to put your hand on the side of your face. The whole deal is I want to turn my head all the way to the left, add resistance, and then try to turn my head the other way. Right? So all the way over as much as I can, hand on the side of your face. Now try to turn your head back to the right. Don't let it go. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing up. Put the shoulders down in your back. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. You're going to release and let your head just kind of go wobble. Release the head. Other side. Turn right as far as you can. Lock it. Ready now. Try to turn your head. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. Push, push, push. Keep pushing. Your abs are toned. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. And as you release your head, it's just going to go to the left. Nice and tall. Drop your ear. Same concept. I'm holding my head in place. Go ahead and push to the floor. Now try to pull your head up. Keep going, keep going. Do you have a big stretch? Yeah. Keep going, keep going. Release and let it just kind of go side to side. Go to the other side. Walk the head, relax the shoulder, palm the floor. Let it stretch for a minute. Ready? Now, push it again. Keep Keep going, abs are tone. Keep going. And release. And again, just nice and easy. So when we do those things, the neck sometimes gets feeling a little stiff. So that's why it's important to kind of give it a little movement. I'm doing the same thing. My hands are going to be on the back of my head. I'm attacking my chin. I'm going to go ahead and lay back on the chair because I have to kind of brace myself a little bit, pull your abs in. So it's not that I'm pulling down, I'm just blocking my head. Now push back. Push back. Think about my head is stretching. I feel my entire neck stretch this or that spine. And I'm pushing back, pushing back, pushing back. And release. You just turn your head. You do feel up into the upper back. Perfect. All right. So we're going to go back to the hips. I want to turn my leg in and bring it back. Turn it in and bring it back. And turn it in and bring it back. Rotate. So now that things are moving a little better, we not turn our body as much. Just flip. Bring it back. Rotate it in and bring it back. One. Okay, so we're going to full rotate. Pull the hip forward and bring it back. Pull it forward, so I'm coming off the chair at first. One nice thing is your mom was very happy yesterday. She was talking about how good her hips feel. Now leave it in the chair. And she goes, it's been kind of interesting since we've been doing mobility on her hips. She goes, I can't believe how good they feel a lot of times. I'm like, whatever it takes. Yeah. And push. So I'm really thinking about pushing that knee that direction. So you've got stretching that hip joint and rest. And again, I tend to stay at the very front edge because I don't want my hamstring to get caught on the chair. So I have to stay way forward to really elongate. Sit. So we're just going to point and flex. Point and flex to start off with. Wake up the ankle. Now leave it pointed. Can you sit taller? Think about your toes pushing towards the floor. If your foot starts to cramp, go ahead and come out of it, obviously. We want to go forward and back. Keep pushing down. Forward, back. Forward, back. Forward, down, flex your foot. Forward, into the middle. A little different this time. I know it's like perfect. We're going to take those hands up. We're going to go up and to the right. So there's a nice little rotation going to happen. And it should have changed where it felt like you. Like even my foot said, oh. One more to the right. And let's go to the left. Find the rotation. You might feel this one a little bit more into your back than your leg. One more. And bring that. So again, make sure that hamstring's not caught. Pull your abs in. Just point and flex to start with. Nice and tall through the spine. But the ankle and then the heel for the back of your ankle. Wake up a little bit before we actually stretch. We're gonna leave it pointed. Sit tall. Reach straight forward and straight forward. Breathe belly in. I'm really just trying to put my foot flat. That's how pointed my foot is. So I can kind of feel all kinds of things going on in my ankle area. Now go ahead and flex the foot. You have that nervous stretch going on. And go to the left. Just moving through. Drop the shoulders down and back one hunch. Let's do one more to the left. Let's go to the right. Keeping the shoulders back and down. Keep pulling the toes towards your nose. Let's do one more. Nice. And come back, drop the arms, pinch the wheels, just the shoulders working, and yeah. All the way back into your straddle position. Just like fix the knees. Sit, you're super tall, toe your belly. So, I'm trying to decide how to say this. So I want to push my hip down, So it's a down and a down. So I'm not shifting side to side, I'm pushing down. So my pelvis is doing this. Does that make sense? I know it's like, it's really hard to, it's kind of like I'm doing this, but in a seated position. Push down, push down. So you have to squeeze a glute, right? You keep the abs done. Body awareness, right? Feel it come. How do I do this? So I'm squeezing glutes. Pull my abs in. Leave your right one high. So you can feel it's kind of lifted off the chair. You feel your hamstring a little bit, all this stuff, right? Tick, top, tick, keep it up. One more, now, up on the left, squeeze the left, tick, top, keep pulling up. Last one, rest. So you should feel kind of, I don't want to say it hurts, but it's kind of a fatigue feel from just holding the move and trying to move through. All right, so we're going to go out. So hands are more weight in the pelvis. Drop the shoulders back and down, abs are in. So we're going to hang out here for just a second, opening up the rib cage. We're going to slide your right hand off the leg and then on the leg. Slide off. Slide off. And the left arm is hanging straight to the ceiling, right? Straight to the ceiling. We're going to slide out and brace your elbow underneath, or your forearm, whatever reaches. So it's kind of, it's a straight arm, and it's actually pretty tight, so I'm bracing myself. When I think about this top shoulder, left shoulder, abs are tight, I'm going to open. So I'm taking my body back, and you really should feel the rib cage. Open, let's do one more. And open, bring it down, come up, And you have kind of a weird sensation in the rib cage area and back. And again, I tend to like try to move through after stretching like that. So again, on the leg, right shoulder back, arm goes straight to the ceiling. So you should have a stretch from that pelvic crest on up to the side first. Pull your abs in. I'm gonna slide the leg off. You all can slide the legs off. Good for you. Slide the arm off the leg. Reach. Reach. Keeping your shoulders out of your ears. Pull your navel. Protect the back. Just moving in directions we don't normally move. Let's do 3 more. 2, 1 more. Hold this one. And again, reach down. So I'm stiff arming my left arm and I'm bracing. Now, again, that right shoulder is going to open to the back. We're not taking back neutral. Open and neutral. And again, I'm pushing my forearm with my left arm into my knee, which keeps my hips a little more open. Think about it. Do 2 more. 1 more. And come down. And again, move the hands around. Hands on the front of the chair. You're going to take your chest straight forward and then lift. So it might feel like you're arching your back just a smidge at first. I'm going to drop the shoulder blades back and down. And because I want my head in alignment with my spine, I'm actually gazing out on the floor. Now, think about your pelvis again. Pull your navel in. Now, tuck your tush. Can you feel your abs a little more right now? So try to keep that position in your pelvis. You're going to slide down the chair just a little bit. Keep your tush tucked with your abs away from the chair. I'm using the chair legs, my arms, to push my legs out. I'm trying to push open. When you go a little lower, you push up. Keep your abs tucked. I'm going to slide my right hand down only, just a few inches. So now I'm on an angle. Pull your abs down. Bring it back up. Left hand, slide down. So there's a bit of a rotation in the shoulders around the spine. Again, abs will pull up in. Go ahead and slide that right hand to match it up. Slide both hands. Think about tucking your tush. So you should feel your abs the whole time. Can you feel your low back? Hands on your knees. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Go ahead and stand up, shake things out. I was like, what? Yeah, so you should be able to feel like you feel different than when you walk in. I'll just put it that way. Like, yeah, it does. It feels like you can go tick, tick, tick now, right? Grab a drink if you like, and then we're going to go right back to it. That's a hard thing about, like I said, and the colder it gets, the more you have to be a little slower movements in the beginning.
And the time change.
It's this weekend, yes. All the stuff. At least it's calling back. Does that matter?
Yeah, it's dark.
It is dark. All right, so I decided to turn our seat. We're gonna slide to the front of the chair. So your right leg is free from the chair. Go to your tiptoe. This is for external rotation. Push out, bring it back. Push out, bring it back. So when I'm going out, I'm thinking push, right? But I'm using my glute, my right glute, to squeeze and open that hip. One more, hold this one. Now take the right hand straight up. You have to make sure that leg stays out. We're gonna go away from it. So you're going to take your hand off the back of the chair. I'm pushing up through my rib cage instead of reaching over. You think of it as a push up, take the leg out. Bring it back to neutral. Leg comes in, leg slides back. Relax your hip joint. Let it slide. Should have a release up in the hip. The more you can relax that joint. Exercise closed. Yay! Right? Now tuck your touch. Do you feel your quad more now? Oh yeah. Perfect. That's how important it is to put your pelvis in neutral. Because now everything's loosened up enough to feel the right things after that. So the arm's gonna go up. So I like to go over and around and come up. That's the whole move. Over, around, come up. Make sure your tush stays tucked.
Am I supposed to feel my waist?
Yep, okay. Over and around. So keep your arm over your head, over your ear, as long as possible. And then sweep it up and across. And again, try and relax that right hip. Oh my gosh, off the chair. Let's do one more. Around, up, and relax. Yes, that's exactly where you should have been feeling.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Was that tight?
Just a stretchy.
Yeah.
Definitely feel it. Yeah.
All right, let's switch sides. So again, on your tip, make sure you're squeezing your left glute as you open the leg. So I purposefully think about squeeze my tush. Squeeze my tush. Pull your abs in. Yesterday I was doing we had yoga blocks, and we did some of this stuff, and then I put their feet up on the yoga blocks, and it changed a lot. Because in y'all's faces yesterday, you were like, ooh, because it got in a different spot. One more. Hold it in one night, squeeze your tush, abs are in. Taking the left arm up. I want you to think about your rib cage, the right side of your rib cage pushing up as you go over. So push up, just opening that rib cage a little more. Squeeze your glute, everything stay away. Open up, open up, open up. And bring it back down. Slide the leg. So my leg is not working at all. It gets to just hang. Because I'm holding on to the back of the chair, my head weight is over my right hip. I don't feel like I'm gonna fall off the chair. But this is just dropping down on your head. We have to let it stretch first before we go anywhere. Now, tuck your tush. Automatically flex your quad. Keep your arm up. Nice and tall. We're going to keep the arm over the ear as long as we can as we go towards the back of the chair. Sweep the arm and come straight up. Over, around, over, around, over, around. What I'm thinking about is my left shoulder gets stacked over my right hip. Stack the shoulder and then squeeze around. Let's do one more. And bring it back to the okay. Fix yourself in your seat. So you should feel like weird stuff. Yes. No. We're just getting in places that you all don't get to. I mean, how often do you ever feel that stretch here on the side of your hip into your back? So we don't realize how tight we are in certain aspects of our hips. And if you're tightening just one piece of it, then you have an imbalance. And then your knees hurt, your legs don't work well, your back hurts. Your glutes don't work properly. So it's kind of interesting how this, I've done a lot of homework lately, if you can't tell. And in front of your chair, rolling back, legs up. Give me a push, and through, and do it again. So just sliding my leg, adding pressure, and then let it go. And you should be able to feel the hips move a little bit. And pushing through. Just taking your time with it. And your inner thigh saying thank you. And we're gonna hold this one. Release, come straight up. So bang. Sit as tall as you can. We're gonna do that same thing. Push through. So I'm trying to keep the ankle from any kind of movement. So actually, it's more like right. So this is lifted. Go ahead and relax your knee down, wherever it goes. Right? Now, when I'm pushing out, I'm actually pushing down and lifting on the ankle. So I'm trying to rotate the hip. Okay. So just how you can. Go one more. I'm gonna switch legs. It's like, hold on. It's like, So, remember how when you stood up a minute ago, you're like, oh, loosey, loosey. Remember what you were feeling, right? So lean back, everything's pulled in, right? And just push that leg down. And push the leg down. Nice and easy. What I like about this is I can use the heel of my hand and it elongates that inner thigh, a little bit of the quad. Let things just relax and not have to work. Just do one more. And come up. And again, I like hooking the front of my ankle because there is a natural lift feeling when I sit tall. Ooh, this hip is super tight. Ready? And push down with the left. Keep it other arm toned and lifting the leg. And this is why I do the hip first. So the other little interesting aspect that I've been finding out that if you tend to have back pain, it could be an imbalance in your hips, or you have really weak glutes, and your back's doing more than work it should. Because most of us think we have pretty strong glutes. Just because your tush is on the larger side does not mean you have strong glutes, by the way. I'm gonna hold this one, just hold, just hold, just hold, just hold. Release it. Move your hips just a little bit before you stand up. And then, yeah. So now you feel like you have, I'm gonna call it stiffness at first when you move. And then it loosens up and it feels like you can move all the angles in your hips now. Or we're hoping to get to that point. Doesn't have to see it. Sit really tall. Does it feel like less work right now when you're sitting? Or does it feel about the same? It's easy. Yeah. It should feel a little easier, like you're like, I'm up. When we first started, because we're literally just getting out of bed, it was, not moving all night. We're kind of like relaxed and get stuck together a little bit. So we've been working on rotation and all that to help lengthen out. The hips can move a little easier, right? All this stuff. So it's just, you should have a different feeling being able to sit up versus when you're like, okay, all right. So we're gonna fly the arms up, and back bend is what we're doing. But we're just laying over the back of the chair, reaching up and coming right back. So reach up to the fingertips, and I'm gonna pull through the elbows to a tall spine. Reach back. Think about your shoulder blades pushing into the chair. Push your shoulder blades into the chair. So I'm not dropping my head back at all. It's just staying really long with my spine. Pull your arms up. Opening up the chest a little bit. One more. We're gonna hold this one. Pull your navel in. Drop your shoulder blades a little bit more. Now, right now, my palms are facing each other. Turn them towards the ceiling. Now, palm away from your side. There you go, palm. Now, you're going to push away down. Push, 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 push. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put elbows down and come up. Yeah, feel the front of your shoulders, obviously, the front of your body, and your back's going to. We're going to fold in and hold, tuck your chin, stretching over the rhomboids. Releasing the shoulder blades out. So we're going to do cat-cow in the chair, but we're going to do that extension with it. Ready? So extend, right? Big extension, hold the elbows, and round. Do it again. Extend up, and pull through. Extend up, and pull through. Let's do 2 more. Extend up and pull through. Last one here. Push, push, push all the way through, all the way through. Arch, arch, arch. Come all the way through. Can you get your forearms all the way down on your legs and tug? Tuck your tush, tuck your chin. Fold your shoulders forward. And up, release. Definitely a forward back movement, getting the spine on the opening up the chest. Replacing my palm on the chair. And slowly back. Relax the shoulders. Taking the head away and from neutral. Take it away and from neutral. Take it away from neutral. Take it away and hold. Now I'm turning my head with my hand so my neck is totally relaxed. So I want to turn to the ceiling and turn with my hand. I'm just relaxing everything. There's a lot of times I close my eyes and go slow through this because I don't want to get dizzy or anything. But I definitely want to open up that neck just a little bit more. And come neutral, come up, and release. So it stretches everything on this side, and because of the angle, it changes what it feels like in your shoulder. Other side. Lay back. Make sure you release the shoulder. So my body weight is keeping the arm in place. Over. And again, head's totally relaxed. I'm just going to rotate back and forth. Allowing the neck to lean out and stretch. When you look down, if you feel not just your neck, but a little bit of upper back or that shoulder area, your traps might be super tight. Just a little more. Pull this one. Pull it. Nice and easy, come up, release the arm. So all of this, when you look, like I said, when you look down, if you felt more in here than just up in your neck, your traps are super tight, you might want to pay attention throughout the day that you're not shrugging. You do a lot every time you want to shrug. And that pull on our shoulders, right? Yes. That was, yeah, that was good. I'm glad I looked, because, all right, well, I guess we can go to class, all right? Knees are stretched. Yeah. You should feel a little taller when you stand up, like everything should be moving better. It'll get there. So Pam, we have a leg out and the tick stuff, and then the reaches. It's one of the reasons I do that. And all the swivel, yeah.
I really am feeling it right there in your,
Yeah.
there's like this, in my inner thighs,
So, like I said, this is my third week on that hip opener challenge. And the two last ones that I did, the 90-90s and the knee touches on the floor, they're still not pretty. So I modified them yesterday. And my hips was actually sore today because I was able to get where I needed to get to. So, not that I'm not doing the challenge, it's just I modified it and my hips just going in that direction right now. And if I can't get into it, then it's not helping me. Anyway, nice job, y'all.
Great.
Yeah, you should feel like when you walk, your hips are like, but don't.
Yeah. Now I'm going